Welcome to the spoiler cast of Spider-Man: A Brand New Day.
Okay, so we're gonna get into it straight up, thoroughly. As you know, we are avid Spider-Man fans, but I do believe for the first time, our viewpoints might be a little bit different here on this brand new day. So, if you haven't seen the movie, of course, avert your ears. Don't listen to this because we're gonna spoil the whole damn thing for you.
Basically,
So, spoiler number one: where the fuck was Man Spider?
that's the number one
Where
question.
Where, oh, where
Where you at?
was Man Spider? Where was he at? G, you explain. You're the expert here, man. What had happened?
I don't know. He was supposed to be there.
I need more than that. I need more than that.
If you got the black eyes, you need the hands. You need 6 of those hands on the body.
Apparently you don't. Apparently you don't. Not if you're Disney-fied and you're worried about some little kids and family audiences. Because if you're going to market a movie and you're marketing him having the black eyes, as you said, talking about evolution for every damn thing, oh, the spider evolve, things gonna get, whatever, dicey, whatever the fuck they said in the damn trailer. You're marketing this thing as he's going to evolve. The Man Spider arc deals with all about that with evolution. That is part of Spider-Man's journey, and yet it was not in the movie.
I feel like it was half evolution. It wasn't a full evolution. It was only a half.
You can't even get to half, G. That was just like a quarter or an eighth. That was an eighth. You saw a half would have been at least some limbs. That's a half.
That was 35%. 35%.
Not man, black eyes. Come on, dude. That's full on just an eighth, bro. And then the thing that was tracking me up, I'm like, they made a big deal about the organic webs, right? Organic webs. Oh snap, he has it now. Okay, but Toby had it a long time ago. This ain't nothing new, right? Maybe it is for this Spider-Man, but that ain't nothing new. So when you think about the marketing behind that, you really just had black eyes to go off of, and you didn't give us the Man Spider at all.
You're supposed to do that if you're talking about mutation. Gene is a mutant. It's the perfect time. You got the Hulk in there who uncontrollably transforms.
Mutation.
You got 2 things that you easily could have put in to make him become Man Spider. You got the Punisher.
And you didn't do it.
The Hulk, Jean Grey. Hunting down the monster, transforming into a monster, and mutating into a monster.
And if you're very much like us, and you know the '90s cartoon, Punisher was in the Man Spider episode, right? Punisher was there to try to hunt down this Man Spider and get him back down to normal. So my understanding, and I think this is what it was very misleading. If you're going to put Punisher in this movie, along with Hulk, like you said, then we're thinking, hey, you're about to go full on out. Now, the part that got me in the movie theater was when he had they went into the brain of Spider-Man. He was talking to Jean inside of his head. And the dark hallway pops up. And that's where I was like, oh, shit, they about to do it. The Man Spider is about to emerge. For some reason, she messed up because she was inside of Hulk and messed him up. So now she messed up Peter Parker's brain. It wasn't nothing. It was a damn shot. Which, by the way, Punisher shot Spider-Man. So
right.
I don't know what was Punisher's deal other than to just shoot Spidey. He was pretty much like pointless for the whole movie, other than making it like a buddy cop kind of thing. But
the perfect scene he could have done it is where he cocooned himself on the side of the building.
Mm-hmm.
That was the perfect time to mutate into at least 6 arms.
At least, or at least something poking
least.
out of the sides. Some little niblet. If they're too scared to show like hands, show some little niblets. Like just like, oh my god,
Look,
what the hell are these lumps on the side of my body?
You breaking in to the webs, but all you see is so many hands breaking out. That would have been perfect.
That would have been dope. That would have been dope. Now, before we continue with the bashing, I don't want to say bashing. The movie was decent overall as a movie, right? Because I mean, they gave you the whole trauma that he's going through, being alone, and how he's dealing with his trauma, nobody remembering him, right? Being a full-time Spider-Man, that's great. But as they were doing that, which I was loving, they also kind of just showed you exactly what was in the freaking trailer at this time. Like the trailer really, to me at least, the trailer really hurt this movie because the trailer was the movie. Like they didn't expand on any of those scenes that you saw shown in the trailer, like him against the scorpion shot, right? Him against the boomerang dude, right? Him doing the little web slinging thing. It was all just these one shots, quick montage. Even Tombstone, they left Tombstone as a surprise. Wow.
You could have done the montage to all those characters besides Tombstone. You could have have him hire Scorpion to fight Spider-Man. Have something with Tombstone.
Have a deeper role.
That character
have a bigger role.
That character is too big to just use for 2 seconds.
As a side. As a side character. Scorpion, I can see them getting away with that because we were introduced to his kind of like origin story, I guess, if you want to say that, from Homecoming, right? But Tombstone, come on, man. Give him a little more screen time than that. Give him something. The way they came in, and I'm looking at some ratings and fan reviews and people praising this movie like crazy. I walked away kind of underwhelmed. I'm like, this was just a regular ass Spider-Man movie. It was just regular. Like the feeling that I had personally walking away from No Way Home was completely different, dog. Completely different. Because they threw all 3 Spider-Man in there from different freaking generations. And you saw the actual hype in the theater, like, oh shit, it's Toby. Oh my God, it's Andrew Garfield. I didn't get that kind of feeling in the theater when they were showing when people walked out of this one. It was just like, yeah,
clap.
It was a Spider-Man
That's
movie. It. Yay!
Yeah.
There was no jarring like, yeah, let's go Spider-Man, right? Yeah. Because I'll tell you why. Once again, the trailer hurt this movie again for me and for many.
For me too.
Because the money shot in the trailer was him in this organic web move, like his organic Kamehameha, right? Ultimate web attack that they borrowed from Insomniac, which we'll get to in a second. So you showed your money shot, and you didn't expand on it at all when it came time for the actual movie. So why'd you show that shit? Why couldn't you just save that? At least save a surprise for us to be like, oh, man, that was pretty dope.
Right.
No. You know? Right. So no Man Spider, and you give away the money shot. What the hell? Where's the oomph? Where's the oomph?
Oh, okay. The Hulk. Let's talk about the Hulk. First off,
okay,
that's the best looking Hulk of the MCU. As like visually, the best looking Hulk to me. But I feel like he's just like the rest of those characters being used.
Thank Hulk. That's it. That's all we needed you for.
Being used.
Money shot.
The fight was nice.
Money shot.
But he was just used for that scene. That's it.
The fight was dope, but they also showed that Hulk slam clap, the Hulk clap in the trailer. So you saw his biggest move. You saw his biggest move in the trailer. So if you saw the movie once again, if you saw the trailer, you saw the movie. Like you really didn't miss. You could have connected the fucking dots because once again, it was no shock to fans that was Jean Grey because everybody figured it out. That's the only person that she could be.
That's it.
And then even in the theater, they look at the computer and saw the name Jean Grey. Everybody's just like, yeah, we knew that. Like, yeah, we knew that already. Was there anything else you wanted to add to that, or was that it?
That
Jean
it.
Grey.
That's
it. Now, granted, her story, right? I mean, wait, before I get to that, I'm going to talk on the Hulk real quick. Yes, best looking Hulk, right? But it seems like they still holding back on what the F Hulk is supposed to be standing for. Why do we keep seeing Hulk so strong in moments in Marvel? Any Hulk, the Red Hulk, this Hulk, and they're beaten by conversation. I don't understand why they keep doing this to Hulk. How do you stop Hulk in the MCU? All you got to do is talk to him, baby. Just get your voice like this.
Calm down.
Just say, listen.
Calm down.
We're friends. I'm Peter Parker. You remember?
Oh, friend.
I'm Peter Parker.
Speaking of that.
That's it.
Speaking of that. How do they know each other?
Did they know each other?
How? Who said that?
Did he remember? Did Hulk remember Peter?
The only time I could think is when during the funeral, but isn't that Bruce Banner? Psyche?
Smart Hulk. Right.
Right.
So how did Hulk remember Peter?
Exactly.
We don't know. There was no explanation on that. That was a little bit of a hole right there. A little bit of a plot hole. You know, so there you go. There was Hulk. You had your moment. Most of it was in the commercial because you saw the whole freaking falling off the building shit too in the trailer. Let's switch over gears to Jean Grey. Okay. She was just very misled and angry, right? But she wasn't the actual villain. She was just very much angry and looking for her sister. Let's cut the shit right now, folks.
So there was no actual villain.
There was no actual fucking villain. Because if you want to count that black dude in charge of damage control as the villain, I'm sorry. Last I checked, if I have powers and you're the person behind the curtain, ain't you supposed to have some powers? Damage control? Head of damage control? That's the villain? No.
Another characters they used. Why you use the hand? What's the hand for?
They watered down the hand. They should have just called
treated the hand
like the pinky.
The foot.
That's it. They shouldn't have been the hand. The foot.
Go
foot
do this.
Ninjas.
Y'all go over there.
Foot ninjas. That's it.
Foot ninjas. Yeah.
They watered the hand down because last we saw the hand, they were a freaking elite killing assassin group, man. Like they were doing some damage in Daredevil, my dude. And now they just turn them into like these, yes, sir. Just yes, sir. We're gonna go get him. Yes, sir. Tell us whatever you want us to do. Yes, sir. That's not the hand.
It's now you're gonna utilize the hand in Daredevil. What's gonna happen? They're gonna break up from damage control.
And go
Where's
back to
Elektra?
Where was Daredevil? I know he was in jail. That couldn't have been the same prison. That could have been the same prison for Daredevil.
Could have been. That's what we was thinking.
Yeah, but they didn't want to do that. I don't know what they wanted to do, but the hand really. Peter, we've seen you kick Thanos in the face. We've seen you go after Green Goblin. The hand ain't got no powers, baby. These are just thugs with some swords. These are just some thugs. The threat wasn't high enough. The threat wasn't fucking high enough, man. You webbed them all up in one shot. The threat was not high enough. I think that's what took away. What happened?
No, I'm just saying. Pause. You said web them up in one shot.
That's the thing. I think that's what hurt the movie was just the absence of an actual villain, because that wasn't really a villain, my guy. Like, come on. I don't like to bring these people up because they piss me off so much, but the Thunder asses could have taken care of this villain in Spider-Man. Like, you could have called them. They could have handled that. That was actually a villain that the Thunder asses could have handled.
That's the big potatoes right there.
That's big potatoes. In their world, that's big potatoes. Oh Lord, Yelena. What was your point? What was Yelena's point in this movie other than to sit in a pool? Oh my goodness. What else, brother? What else?
Peter Parker, what does he do for a living?
In terms of what do you mean?
Like for a living, for work, for bills.
For money. You mean he needed a job?
For money.
He needed a job. Because he clearly had a big budget computer system set up. I don't know if he stole it from Tony or he just got, that kind of hookup. But also, how was he paying for rent living in that apartment? They didn't show Peter
You're in New York.
No
You're going to pay some money. Yeah.
Peter had no kind of job. I remember in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, he had a job. No mention of the Daily Bugle. We could have gotten a Daily Bugle. What happened to J. Jonah?
Yeah, 2 jobs.
What happened to J. Jonah Jameson? Did he not make the cut? He's part of that whole thing too. That put the word out about Peter being Spider-Man.
He was in the previous trilogies. Well, close.
But he was still there in No Way Home. He was in there. So why did they leave him out?
Far From Home. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I didn't understand why they left out Jay. Like he needed to be in the movie. Switching gears with going over to MJ, it seemed like that was like the emotional factor driving in this movie, which was keeping it grounded, and some realism. So it felt like her role was decent. I'll give Zendaya that. Like she did a great job, right? The most coldest part. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say that. The most coldest part is the rooftop scene where he thinking true love kiss breaks a spell and Jean Grey inhabit her while he was kissing her. Messed up.
Yeah, that was cold.
Good scene, but messed up.
Great scene,
but messed up. Yeah.
How much of it were you not like, that's not MJ, right? Because there's no way. The way she was just out of nowhere thinking about it. Like, if you really thought during the movie, like sitting there, I'm like, there's no way that shit happened already. The movie's not even halfway through yet. Like, there's still a lot more of the movie to happen. There's no way that she just remembered out of nowhere. So the shock wasn't as high for me. Yeah, they acted pretty well. But I just feel like the hurt of it was what made the impact there. It's like, oh man, that wasn't really hurt. Damn. But was I really surprised? Not really. Like you could have seen that one coming, Pete. You just met this crazy possessing minds chick like 2 minutes ago. You didn't think about that? Like she actually hacked into MJ? So yeah, that but like I said, that was the best scene of the movie, that little pain. And then even afterwards, I think the other part was when she told him, like, yeah, I don't love you, man. I don't even know you. That shit hurt. Like, he's like, ouch. And then he has to web sling his ass all angry away. She don't love me. She don't love me. Why? That was painful.
Messed up. You know what? Another thing I thought, Keith David was the voice in the trailer Spider program he had on the computer screen. I thought Keith David was going to be the Lizard.
Oh, really? The Lizard?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see the Lizard coming in this movie.
Because the way he was talking about spiders and stuff like that, I just thought that he was going to be a character and not just a spokesperson on a program. You know what I mean? I thought he was going to be an actual character in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that they dangled in front of us, man, that didn't really plan out. I think they just did a great job. They did a great job marketing this movie, man, because that's what's outside of the character being super popular. But a lot of folks are giving this movie tons of money right now because I think marketing did their job. They got them, right? They got us. They got us. And even some fans, and this is a real story, by the way. Some recent coworkers of mine, we met up. I mean, we were talking, and then they really were like, "Yeah, you saw that Brand New Day," and then they gave me that face. They're like, "Yeah, we saw it," and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
Oh no.
it wasn't that crazy. It was a good movie, but it wasn't like the shit, And that's why I feel like I'm
It
at.
was a
Like,
good movie.
it wasn't the shit. Like, it wasn't like, oh my god, greatest movie ever. Ah. Nah, not for us here. I don't. Would you agree? Like, would you feel? Do you feel like it was one of like the top Spider-Man movies you've seen of all time?
Not the top, but I say the bottom of it.
Like, if it's a top, is it a top five Spider-Man movie
Is
for
it
you?
5 or 4 of the top 5?
Okay. So it does
Are we
make the top.
including the animated?
No.
Does it include
This
the
is strictly
animated?
live action? Just shit like live action.
yeah.
You could even throw in. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, you could throw in the animated one because that shit was actually pretty damn dope too. Like Into the Spider-Verse was an old shit kind of movie,
Yeah. It's probably close 4.
Okay, it cracked the top. It's
Yeah.
it's at least in the 4. I give it that. I'll put it
Yeah.
at 5 for me. I have no problem putting it right at 5.
Okay.
Like, is it a top 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, it cracks it. It just cracks it. Just
It's
put
a
it
top
at
5.
All right.
Just cracks it. Yeah. Yeah.
It just cracks it. For me though, honestly, No Way Home still hits like number 1 for me because they got you with all 3 different versions of Spider-Man. That crowning moment when they web sling into the sky all at the same time and landed, that was just too chef's kiss. That was just too damn good to top for me. And the only thing, honestly, that would have topped it, it would have. What was that? Oh, fucking Man Spider. If you just did that, if you just freaking threw Man Spider in the movie,
Spider.
That's all you had to do.
Spider. He was supposed to transform.
Transform. No mention of any sort of transformation for Spidey. Just emotions.
I don't care if he even transformed for a second.
Something.
For
A
a second.
flash. Just a flash of it.
Something.
Emotions set him off. Emotion set him off. MJ kissed that dude. And
Emotions leveled him out.
All of that shit just went off. Went off the charts. Switching gears here, Punisher. How did you enjoy Punisher's turn in this movie?
Punisher was okay, but I feel like the PG rating didn't give us much of the Punisher. You know what I mean?
His full on gory, killing people, swearing up a storm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It definitely toned him down. And then like there was that one part of the movie where he got possessed and was acting like a woman, walking off like all feminine like. And I was like, I want to laugh, but that's the Punisher, man. And from what we've seen from Daredevil in his own series, come on, dog. That's you kind of toned him down. You kind of toned him down at that part.
Yeah, because think about it, like when she inhabit all the other characters didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
They were just regular.
Right.
But the Punisher, I guess to make it funny, he had to be like that in the scene. I don't know. But
yeah, you hit it right there.
You could have played it straight.
They turned him into a comedic comic relief, right? And
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You were hoping they weren't going to go that route because it's the Punisher, but it's Disney and everything they make has to have at least 45, 56, maybe 60% of humor has to make it into our movies. We are a comedy-driven MCU.
We want the family involved. All family.
All the kids are going to laugh. Don't show him growing limbs. That's too traumatic for the babies. We don't want them to be traumatized. I don't get it. I don't freaking get it. So yeah, that's Brand New Day. I wouldn't even know. I'm trying to see where the new is still. It hasn't sat with me for a couple days. I'm still trying to see what the new part is about this. It just seemed like a regular, like it was Spider-Man regular ass day. Like it was a regular ass day. Nothing new. They said, yeah, let's copy Insomniac's Spider-Man
The
moves. Just
comic.
take it from the video game and put it on the screen.
Let's add Marvel characters in this. Let's introduce one. Let's do moves from the game, and also let's brand it from a comic book called Brand New Day.
Yeah, but
There you go.
it's not actually new. It ain't actually fucking new. It should have been Spider-Man Intro to the X-Men. That should have been the movie's title. Spider-Man into the X-Men verse. Because that's really what it did.
Into the look, Spider-Man
verse.
pre mutant saga.
Pre-mutant saga. There you go. Because it's like we need to get X-Men in here somehow. You could have done X-Men with Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Oh, you just do that. Let them come in there. Poor Spider-Man still can't just be Spider-Man, right? You just can't have him just alone, like leave everybody else out, please. You can't just have a this is Spider-Man, this big boss, let them duke it out, right? Leave the other people out of it. Just, please, try that one time, see what happens. I promise you might get a decent good movie. Spider-Man 2, when it was just Spider-Man versus Doc Ock. Am I wrong? Because that was one of the best Spider-Man movies of all time.
This is your opportunity to put Tombstone as a main villain. Tombstone hires Scorpion to take out Spider-Man once and for all. That was the movie. You ain't gotta do
Tombstone and Scorpion.
Don't even do Evolution. Don't even do
Screw it.
Evolve.
No. They just let it be him versus those two guys. It would have been a straight damn banger, you know? And just how he has to overcome Scorpion's poison, Tombstone's hard-ass skin, you know? Could have been dope that way. But like I said, it was a decent movie. It's a decent watch. It didn't wow me as I was expecting it to wow me because a lot of the stuff was already shown. So they didn't really throw any curveballs there in the movie. I don't even think they threw a curve or threw a fastball. They just regular ass pitching. They just regular ass pitching. You know? And then the one thing with the what they leave us at with the end, which is still kind of confusing. How the hell does Ned remember Peter? What does that do now? What does that do to Doctor Strange's spell? Is there no repercussions for messing up or trying to break the spell that he like? It was such a big deal in No Way Home. They have to forget you, but they could remember you in like 10 years, my dude.
The only thing I could think of is Ned got some magic in him, and somehow that broke it off. I don't know.
But still, isn't there some repercussions to messing up what Doctor Strange laid out? Like, wasn't that the whole problem in No Way Home?
Now, did Jean Grey unlock their memories too?
With that force thing that she did, which was probably that was one of the dopest parts of the movie. I'll give her that. She gave us that big ass force push, you know.
Yeah,
but that was all it was.
She had an evolution. She had an evolution.
She was evolving. That's what I'm telling you. Half this movie was Spider-Man related. The next half of it just became Jean. It was just all about Jean, you know. But she's not the villain. Well, she introducing the X-Men, but she gonna take over. She gonna take over now. Bye bye, Spidey. Yeah. So that was her moment. So maybe she did crack something in their brains that tweaked it and like, oh snap, I remember you. But there was no explanation. Maybe we'll get it in the next movie on how they remembered. Who knows?
Maybe.
Or maybe something happens. But yeah, they didn't knock it out the park for me. I don't know. Did they knock it out the park for you, or are you just feeling like it was just a regular ass movie?
I feel like for him to set a tone as this version of Spider-Man without the Iron Man stuff, I would prefer this movie over the Iron Man Spider-Man films. I feel like out of all of those in the trilogy, I feel like Homecoming really put a damper on Peter Parker being a Spider-Man of his own. You know what I mean? I say this at least levels up a little bit of the lack of him being his own hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did come into his own. He did. Is growing.
I felt like he was in his prime.
Grown.
Yeah, he was in his prime in this one for sure, as far as crime fighting. So, but it was a good movie, but it doesn't bring the character into new heights. We seen Spider-Man do these things in different movies. He's just with Marvel characters in this one. That's the only difference.
It doesn't raise the bar. It doesn't raise the bar.
Yeah.
Like it's decent. If it does, it just doesn't raise the bar high enough. Like the shit's still reachable. Like it's still reachable. Like I say, No Way Home raised the freaking bar because they threw 3 Spider-Man in there, dogs, from different freaking timelines. Damn. That was
and they kept it a secret. Kept it a secret.
Right.
Nobody ain't knew it until you see the movie.
They kept trying to think like Jean Grey was a big secret. No, because we know what you're trying to do. Doomsday right around the corner, duh. You got X-Men in there. You got to have her. When you going to bring her in? We'll bring her in the Spider-Man movie. So, like I said, the bar wasn't raised that high. And now, I don't even want to call myself. It's hard to call myself a Marvel fan. Like I just been having so many issues with this damn company lately and how they're doing their product. Doomsday seems like it's actually going to be a doomsday. Like this shit's in a doomsday because if y'all marketed this way, you couldn't even give us Man Spider. What you going to do in Doomsday? Like,
are you going to put everything in the commercials?
Or are you going to be so concerned about too much characters dying and stuff because of kids watching or family audiences like this one? Like you could have shown a man transforming, but you're going to show a bunch of people dying? Are you ready to do that? It doesn't make any sense. Stick to the consistency. That's all I'm asking for. Just stay consistent in what y'all trying to do. Anything else you want to add on this? I never thought in my life I'd have to talk on a Spider-Man movie in this light, but it's first time for everything. It's a brand new day on this podcast. It's a brand new day. That's a brand new day. That's a shocking twist.
That's a brand new day. But yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
Well, that's it.
You want to give us some points? No points? No. Nothing else?
We already gave the points.
It's a decent watch.
Watch.
It's entertaining.
It's entertaining.
But there's no Man Spider. You're still yearning for more. Something's missing. Honestly, something's missing.
Evolution.
In terms of something was supposed to evolve. But if you're talking just like emotional journeys, how to get over trauma, how to get over loneliness, okay, you'll come out satisfied. But that's all that emo shit. If you're looking for whatever Spider-Man could do as he evolves in his attacks,
upbeat tones, they got that.
Mm-hmm.
You want the action spider-like moves, they got that.
Also, Insomniac got it too. Insomniac's got it too. just say it.
They got it.
If you played Insomniac games, you already did this. So, but if you want Spider-Man, go ahead.
You want something different that never been seen before in the live action? It's not here. It could have been here, but it's not here.
The suit's probably one thing that they were marketing like crazy because the suit is tight. I'm not gonna lie, that suit is one of the best.
Suit is dope.
The best Spider-Man suit, but I'm not here for a suit. I'm here for a freaking evolution. I'm here to see what he's gonna evolve to do with his powers.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of webbed up shit, and that was it. Okay, cool. That's it. And I believe that's it on the spoiler cast here. Let us know your thoughts. Are we alone? I don't think we're alone.
Are we wrong?
No, yeah. I don't think we are, man. I think there's quite a few people.
I don't think we are.
I think there's quite a bit of fans out there that walked away just like, yeah, like those coworkers I was telling you about. So they got work to do, but the doomsday clock is ticking for me on this damn franchise. So just gonna watch out to see whatever else they don't freaking deliver on. But yeah,
right.
I think that's it. So that was that guy known as GP.
That was that guy known as AD.
And we do spoiler cast here now and then. Stay tuned for our spoiler cast in the future when we actually have to sit through Doomsday, and hopefully they don't disappoint. Because if they do, oh shit, we're gonna do some things. But that's what we do here, folks. That's what we do.
All right, y'all.
So we'll catch y'all regular scheduled program
On the flip
next time. Let's web on out of here.